Welcome back everyone. Today I have another video. This time it's for Ivankov. As I wanted to try it out and see if it adapts to set 3 format basically. We got 2 new cards that make it playable, more playable at least. The first one is Kaya, as you wouldn't think it's much because it's a 2k counter, basically for the most part. But when you draw this card and it's the only card in your hand and you need to get rid of cards in your hand to use your abilities, this will help you do that very efficiently. Draw cards, refresh your hand, and if this is the only card in your hand, you can play it, draw 2 cards if that's what you need to do. So it is efficient as a 2k counter for that reason. And then I'm playing as a 1 of Carney, as if I draw it in the right moment, it's a 3 energy 6k defender, which it's okay, it's a decent card. And at the beginning of the game, it doesn't do much. It's just another blocker that you can play, but the deck does need a lot of blockers, and having an extra blocker laying around that can become a 6k could be very important against something like Whitebeard. And you do go through your deck enough to where this ability is not impossible to pull off, but it's not like the most consistent thing ever. But for the rest of the deck, is something that we've seen before. I try to keep it like as linear as possible. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a 4. As linear as possible and not too many like non-combable cards, because out of the 2 cards that you want to draw out of the top of your deck, they need to be cards that you can combo with. Ideally, they are 2k counters, but any 2 cards that you can combo with would do fine. You can play around that basically. And for the rest of the deck, I mean, it's something that the problem with the deck mainly is that it has 2 main issues. It is that you want to go first, and if they take first from you, you do have to see like a Monkey D. Luffy curve into an Ivankov to be able to come back. That's very important, I realized. And then also it relies too much on this card. If you don't ever see this card during your game, or at least on curve, it's gonna be very, very difficult to win the game, because this deck relies on being able to play 2 cards per turn, basically, is what it comes down to. And if you're not able to do that, you're gonna have a bad time in general for the deck to function correctly. However, it does have some really decent plays, and at some point, you are so untouchable and your life total is so high that you're probably able to win from there. It depends. There are some games that you get ahead so much that it's just impossible to lose the game. And those are the scenarios where you have to try to get yourself into to be able to win this leader. The deck is very, I think this is something that we've seen before. So let's just go see some gameplay. I have some good ones for today. All right, and we're going to play against Zoro, and we have Ivankov, is all we need. Everything else is part of the draw here. Ooh. Well, it's a little bit scary with ooh, this is bad, because now we're definitely gonna add this one, but yeah, now we don't have 2 Ivankovs on the top of our decks, so that's gonna be really, really bad for us, but it is what it is. I don't think I need anything to cycle. My hand is decent, so I'm just gonna let him go. I'm definitely gonna take that one. And then draw. I'm gonna attack for 5. And we're gonna play our blocker. I still think our hand is good, so I'm not gonna... I don't need to do this one. 5. I think we're gonna have to use the Luffy here. We're gonna play the Luffy. And then we'll see. Draw. I'm gonna attack for this one here. And then we're gonna play the Luffy and not use the ability. It should be fine. Ideally, I can save the Perona for after the... so I can play with the Ivankov. But we'll see if that's possible. He attacks for 7. For 5 first. 5 is easy. Okay, so he's flooding the board. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Seven. No, we can combo out of that. And we can maybe combo out of 7 here. And we're gonna do that. So we can have a decent turn next turn. Draw, and that's good enough for me. Yep. And then I'm gonna attack this one here. I don't think he's gonna block. Yeah. I should have attacked with this one, I think. But I'm just gonna... I could use the Luffy's ability, but not on this one, so it's not that ideal, to be honest. And this is a good hand here, so... So I'm just gonna attack for 8, I guess. No reason to do anything else here. Force the extra card on my opponent. Although it has to be exactly what you might call it, the that one, guard point, and another one. Okay, that's good. That's yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. Now I expect the 9-drop to come down. No, it doesn't. That's good. That's very good for us. 5, definitely can combo 5. And I have a 7 here. We'll take that one because we're gonna have to take a damage either way, somewhere here. Block and a 1k. Yeah, I think that's fine. Take that one. Ooh, that's a good draw. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Now I get to attack this one. I get to attack this one. I get to attack the leader and use the ability. And then he has to combo out of another guard point and another something else. Yes, that's good for me. That's very good for me. And then we gotta put the pressure here on him. And I can use my ability here, which I am. Why not? Let's just untap this one. And then put the pressure on my leader again. I'm my opponent's leader again. Definitely gonna combo out of that one. And then he has a lot of energy up, but it should be fine. I'm gonna attack for 7 now first. See what he's got. And then for 9. See what he's got. Okay, well, we're gonna attack for big numbers now. Actually, we're gonna go for game action for right now. And we go for game here. Wow. Yeah, this deck is impressive when it goes off. Again, this matchup, I mean, the deck is decent. It's never been bad. It just has to go off to be like really, really good. And my opponent didn't have the best opening, but everything goes away. Like, as long as you draw this card, you're in a good spot with this deck. It's just all a matter of getting this card into the board and then playing around it. It's gonna be like the most skillful thing about this leader. Okay, and we're gonna go up against Big Mom. This is a good hand, actually. I'm gonna keep. Draw down. Try to get our Ivankov, is the most important piece first. Then it is the Luffy or whatever I can play out of Ivankov. I have 2Ks here that I can combo to Big Mom, so it should be okay. Ooh, nice. Definitely attacking for 5 here. See what he wants to do first. They want to play something. They got something out of life. Okay. Understood. Placing at the top. I don't think I have the time to play this one immediately, so I'm gonna leave it at the end. Then this one. Then this one, then this one, and then this one. Then let him go. He might attack for a big number on this one, but I have the blocker. And just to prevent him from dealing dual damage here, I'm just gonna take that one. And then defend this one. I'll draw. Now I'll attack for 5. And we're still in a... Okay. That's very good. He died on 5. That's actually very decent. Now we can actually block if we wanted to. But we're going to try to combo a 2K here. Depending on what he attacks with. If he attacks for 6. Yeah, I have to block this one. Definitely don't want to go too low. Definitely attacking for 5. See if I proc something out of life so I can use it with my Ivankov. And then attack for 7. See if he wants to do something. And then we're gonna play 2 cards here. And then we're not gonna use the action because he hasn't forced us to. Now he could play the 8-drop, bounce back one of these to the deck, but that's fine. That's not applying too much pressure. Then I could play my blocker and start dealing damage to my opponent. I'm definitely try to out-combo whatever he attacks, but we are looking very good right now. He has to play the 8-drop. Bounce back one of these ones to my... Oh. I'm gonna trash one of my life. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna trash one of my life. Then we're gonna hit for double strike. And then trying to deal enough damage to go for game, I think. We have 1 blocker, which should be enough on this spot. Oh, we have 2 blockers now. Well, no, we're not gonna have to. We're gonna do 9. You know what, let's do 10. Use action. Choose targets, no targets. But we're gonna get dual attack, so he has to combo out of that one. Or take 2. I'm okay with that one too. Attack for 7 or combo out of this one. attack 7 or combo out of this one. And then attack for 7. He has to combo out of this one for sure. And just, I guess he didn't have any counter power. Probably just a bunch of 10 drop big moms or something like that. And this is definitely the thing is what I want to see. Any hand that contains an Ivankov is a good hand. So I'm not going to protest here. They're going second. Their going second turns are decent. And he didn't have the best turn 1. So we'll take it for what it is. Here, I'm going to play something on turn 5. I mean, I have a good play here on this guy. And I definitely want to play the Luffy so with Ivankov. So I got to do this play next turn. So might as well just draw the 2k. Then do Perona at the end of all of this. So let's do Perona. Let's do this guy, Galdino. A 2k. The Luffy and a 2k. No, yeah, the Luffy and a 2k. That's very good for us right now. And yeah, we're chilling right now. No, I'm definitely gonna combo out of that one. It's too early for this guy to do anything, so I'm just gonna combo it out. And I'm gonna attack for 6 since I can. And then play my Izuma. And let him go. See if I have to combo out of my 2 cards here, but it's fine because I'm gonna draw up to my hand size next turn. So it's very okay with me. This is a card that I don't want to see. No, but I'm gonna block. Draw. Okay, so there are 2 options here. Definitely gonna play this one, play the Luffy, use action. It could be the Garp. I think it is the Garp. Because the Garp is the one that offers the most value here. I'm gonna attack for 6. If he wants to block, I attack for 7 at the Borsalino. And we use our all mana efficiently here. And then, yeah, he might be able to destroy one of them. But the second one is going to be more difficult to destroy here. He combo a double 1k here. Interesting. Then we're good here. Next turn, I'm going to attack with everything. He plays the Garp. Okay. That card is going to be really good against us, so that's why I bounced it back. Here, Kaya is actually decent if I can untap with that one. We'll see what we can do. And he plays the blocker. Is he going to attack with this one is the important question. He is. But the reason is why. The question is why. And I'm definitely going to combo with Kaya so I don't have to defend that again. Let's see if this opponent knows. He doesn't know. A lot of people don't know about this. It's incredible, actually. I played 3 people today and they just keep doing the same mistake. So it's just a common thing. They don't know this card has that ability, I feel like. But we will take advantage of that. The first thing I'm going to do is attack for 7. I could use the Luffy's ability to bounce something back, but I want to develop my board as well. So it is fine to just attack for 7 here. See what he wants to do. He just wants to block, okay. Then let's attack for 7. I'm not going to use the ability. It's fine. Next turn, he's going to probably destroy a lot of my board, but still going to be fine. Let's play the Perona so we know what we're gonna draw. That's just a perfect draw. We're gonna draw 2 cards, so we're gonna draw this. Oof, this is amazing. This is a great recovery for next turn. So place on top, and then we're gonna draw the Boogie on this one, and then Perona, and then this one. We don't need to draw more cards, so yeah. Perona, Crocodile, Ivankov, and these 2. And then attack for 8. Or if he wants to block, that's fine. Okay. And we're gonna play this one. We're gonna attack for 7. Oh, damn! I hit cancel by action, by accident, but that's fine. It's not the biggest issue. He passed by accident. That's why. That's what happened. But even if he gets rid of my board, then I still are. Ooh, okay, so he used Jet Pistol, so he's gonna try to destroy a couple of them by battle. But by battle is not that easy. We'll know that. Okay, that one will probably destroy one of them. Not that one, however. Okay, so he attacked for 7. No blockers, but I was just combo 1k. And then what do you do? This one is 7. Just hopefully he remembers. Just combo 1k, and we're good. And then we're gonna draw 3 cards, and then we're gonna do our Luffy ability to bounce back Borsalino, and he's not gonna have a board next turn. So this is just amazing. Again, he still doesn't know how this card works. It's not a hard card to understand, to be honest. And then we'll play this one, use action on this one, and then we can attack with 8. Not waste. I guess I could have done the double strike on this one, but it's about the same. And then attack here. And then our board is too insane for him to deal with it. Like, there's nothing he can do, really. Attack for 7. He's going to have to take this one. And then attack for whatever remaining I have here. And our board is just out of control at the moment. And we are at 5 life, by the way. Again, some misplays on my opponent's side. But, I mean, he's not the only opponent that has done me this mistake. So, I don't know why they just don't read the card. But it's a teaching tool for everyone, I guess. This card becomes a 7k as soon as I have 1 or less cards in my hand. And that happens a lot. It's really consistent for me. But yeah, what's he gonna do? I mean, even if he does destroy 2 cards out of my board, there is nothing that he can really do here. My hand is just way too good. I'm not gonna get another one. So I'm just... It's not possible. It's all I want to say here. Then he finally attacks my leader. But it's too late. It's not gonna do anything. I'll take it, however, because I cannot combo. I couldn't get the clean 5-0 life. But yeah, this is just too much. There's no way that he can survive this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Draw for turn. Just try to get the Ivankov. It's the most important card. And we have a good curve. Deck does not disappoint when I play it. Attack for 5 first. See if we hit something out of life. We do not, so we are okay. I guess I'm gonna play one of the blockers out of the leader, and then I'm gonna play this one. Let me see. So I'm gonna play this one, then play this one. Hopefully I combo my hand, but we're gonna put this one on top, I guess. So let's do the 2K, blocker, this one, and this one. Should be fine. I do want to play the 9-drop on curve. It's gonna do a lot. Oh. Well, that's a problem, actually. It does gain rush, I think. Not blocker, but come on, I'm comboing out of that one. And I'm taking that one. It doesn't really matter the order. And I'm gonna keep attacking the leader, of course. Hopefully I don't hit anything out of life. That's good. We can play the crocodile. Definitely not attacking the karakuri because it's gonna happen either way. This is probably gonna have to be removed by the 9-drop. But in the meantime, we'll see what he wants to do here. How much damage he's trying to deal me. 2Ks I can combo all day if I want to. And I can draw a couple of cards out of my Ivankov, so this is the turn that I can combo a lot of cards if I want to. If no, I don't have to, which is okay. And I'll attack for 7 here. See if he wants to give me a card or not. I would assume he does. Then I'm gonna attack for 5. He blocks. Interesting. Definitely gonna play my Ivankov and Inazuma because that's just 2+. She's gonna become I assume he's a sheep, but no, don't remember. But he's gonna become a 7K as soon as I combo something out, so it's gonna be a good blocker. And I would like to keep my crocodile or something in my board, but yeah, I mean I'm gonna be able to. No blocker, combo 1K. And then I'm gonna play Mihawk, so I definitely wanna combo my hand out. Block with this one. See if he wants to attack with this one. No blockers, just combo with this one. Because the next card that I'm going to draw is the Mihawk, so I need to be empty-handed so I can draw 2 cards at the end of the turn. So we already set up these turns to do exactly that. I am going to trash it. And then draw. Draw down. We already knew what was going to happen here. I'm going to play it and then back to the bottom. We're gonna attack for 7 here. We're gonna get rid of our opponent's board. Well, 7 here. And then 5 here. This deck feels so good when they're going first. When it's going first and it has everything. And then we're going to attack for 7. And then let him go. We draw 2 cards. Those are actually very good cards. I can now block with this one if I want to. Next turn I can play this guy and I have a lot of plays. And this is exactly what we're going to do. He's using the leader ability. Guess he wants to hit something out of life. But now, because it's attacking for 7, No blocker. Just combo this one out. Because it becomes a 7k as soon as I have one card, so it's easy to defend. And then I don't have to, if I draw another combo card, I don't have to do anything else. Just attack with what I have on board. With everything, actually. Because if he wants to attack my blocker back, that's fine. I'm still at 3 life. Let's grant our opponent 1 life. I don't want to go below 3 now. And then we start attacking for big numbers here. Attack for 7. Attack for 7. I don't think we're gonna play anything, so it's fine to just keep this hand. Attack for 8. No, attack for 9. 9, 9, and 12, I think. I'll trash 1 life. I think I can afford to do that. And then 12, I mean, whatever this number is. 11. And then we put him at 0, and if he drops a big mom here, he just loses the game, basically, is what it comes down to. Because I have a really scary board at the moment. And next turn I'm going to be able to attack for a lot. And I wanted to keep the blocker back because, I mean, blockers are just very good in general here against this deck. But I'm definitely, if he tops out for the 10 drop, I'm just going to be able to go for game. So this is just what I wanted to happen. And this deck does have a problem against this like tempo heavy deck. So especially if I'm going first and I have everything how I'm supposed to have it. So yeah, it's a problem for him, definitely. I'm definitely gonna block that one because I can know out combo out of it. And then I'm gonna put my opponent on better habit. And then I'm gonna play a blocker next turn and we're gonna be okay. He did play the big mom and that's just gonna be game. Attack for 10. He only has 1 life. He has to defend this one. And then we're attack for 9. And then everything else is just going to be attacking for a bunch. Yeah. Big Mom, as I was saying, Big Mom was not going to save him there. Alright, and for the final thoughts on the deck, it didn't disappoint me, to be honest. I had some really good games today, and I didn't lose a sole game. And I play actually a lot of games with this deck today. I play around 8 or 9 games, and I didn't lose any of them. I went first a lot of them, and I went second like 3 of them. So, I mean, the deck is very good when you go first, and going second is more difficult, but it's still possible. I don't know. I don't think it's... Again, the problem is that the reliance on this card. If you don't see this on curve, you're going to lose that game. And that is an issue. You do have a lot of ways to search for this card. Like you have Boogie, you have Perona, you have Don Flamingo here. You even have Kaya to be able to search for those cards. Like it's not impossible to see it in a game. You also have new Nakama Land. So you're trying to cycle to see this card. Is just the most important card in your deck. But if sometimes you're not able to see it, and that's gonna be an issue for the deck. And sometimes you're gonna need 2 of them. Like one of them is probably not good enough. So all those things you have to factor in when you're playing this deck, and when you're thinking of bringing this to any kind of like big event or something like that. But with that being said, thank you all for watching.